So, hello, good evening. So, let's start a round of Dome, I would say. I don't see anything in the chat yet. I'm not sure. I guess it's still empty. So, let's just start a round. So we will be playing with the Sword Dome. That's actually not a. I mean, I think it's 2 months old about. I haven't played it in a while. It wasn't part of the demo because I wanted the demo to be a little bit more streamlined. And I have to do that away, otherwise the second screen is a bit irritating. Okay. I wanted the demo to be more streamlined and not have the Sword Dome in it. Not as much can go wrong if there's only one dome. Yeah, and the Sword Dome, it's a challenging one. I can show you. Let me just cheat a little bit. Let's play in this palette. This is the Sword Dome. You can see it looks a little bit different. The main mechanic here, the main difference to the Laser Dome is of course the sword. I can move it around like that to slice monsters, and I can also like launch the sword to stab, for example, the flying monsters. Yeah. So the game has a. I'm not sure if you noticed that when playing. The game has a little bit of a grace period, so as long as I haven't at least mined a little, no monster will come. But I want to mine a little, so let's just start. And yeah, this is what Retromation called the bag conundrum, like grocery bag conundrum. How many resources are you bringing back? Are you taking 4? Are you taking 3? Because the more you get, the slower you go. So sometimes it's better to do 2 trips. And usually it's a good idea at the beginning to dig sideways, because the deeper down the layers get more dense and you need more drilling to break the tiles. So let's get a first upgrade here. I don't think we need the proximity meter yet. I think we can like guess it. And here you can already see the sword tech tree, and as you can see, it's a big one. At least it's very wide. So the laser one is not as big. So the Sword Dome does not only play more difficult, it's also more difficult to decide on what to do with the laser. It's straightforward. You increase the power, increase the speed, but here you can do a lot of things. More on that later. For now, I think I'm gonna take carry strength. So, and I think we should be able to get one more haul in. Yeah, I'm glad I'm looking cute. I trimmed my beard a little before the stream. So, okay. We can get another one here. We could get a drill upgrade or a speed upgrade, but I think we might actually take. No, I will face the first wave like that. I think it should start like in a second. Yeah, just a good feeling. And when slicing these monsters, it's important with the sword. The faster it is on impact, the more damage it does. So I needed a few hits here, and you can maybe, if you play the Sword Dome a little, the Laser Dome, the Laser Dome would have dealt with that monster even faster. So the first upgrade I'm gonna get now is the slice damage. So the sword will do more damage when it hits a monster. No, it does not have more health. Let me just fix. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hello there. Nice to see you in the stream. Sword Dome does not have latent contact damage, only swing damage? Yeah, that's right. So only holding the sword against the monster does nothing, so you really have to swing it. And that makes it a pretty dynamic gameplay. So now let's get that one, and yeah, we can't get an inventory yet. I want to get the carry strength soon. Yeah, this is yeah, an excellent question. So would the Sword Dome just get more damage, but also be able to deal out more damage? That's a good point. The Sword Dome has a few things to combat that. So the main thing, I would say, it has a attack that can reduce the incoming damage a little bit. Okay, now I was a little bit late, but I really wanted to grab this. Oh, I stabbed, and now, oh yeah. You can see the first upgrade from the sword was really good, so I think now I even killed them with one hit, if it got to full speed. Yeah, absolutely, you can submit bugs. Ideally you come to the Discord, because then there I will definitely read it in the stream. I guess I will miss them. Yeah, there's another thing about the Sword Dome taking more damage. So what I'm thinking right now is that the Sword Dome probably should start with a shield gadget. So I'm thinking that each dome should have like a primary gadget, and this primary gadget you would have that from the start. So for the Laser Dome it could be the tree, and for the Sword Dome it could be the shield. And the shield would help definitely like mitigate some of that additional damage. Okay, does the Sword Dome do more damage depending on how far away across the dome it is? Is it purely based on the speed? It's purely based on the speed. So if the sword goes faster, it does more damage. So, and now let's get the drill. For the Sword Dome, it's really important to also get these upgrades here. With the Laser Dome you can fully invest into the Keeper for a few hauls, but with the Sword Dome you will take too much damage initially, at least as it is balanced now. It's not balanced like it should be in the future, but right now it's really difficult. Yeah, absolutely right. So the further away the sword is, the more momentum it can build. So yeah, so basically both is true. Oh, this is monster will come soon, so this is a very close haul. But it moves out, and I can also try to stab him for a little bit. Oh, that's not good. So it doesn't. Oh boy. You can see that's already damaged a ton, and I don't even have like really difficult monsters coming in. So I'm really getting those cobalt. Save that basically for now. And I could go up now, but I will drop it here and take some more resources. It's like a micro optimization. So, and with the second, with the carry upgrade I can safely carry 5 resources. I could also carry 6, going very slow, but I'm gonna get those. The sword. So the sword. What happens if there are multiple enemies there? The sword rushes in, hits the first, and does get slowed down from that hit, so it doesn't hit another one. But there is an upgrade for that. Not all icons are here yet. Like this one, the slice through upgrade, and with that the slowdown would be less, and it would be able to hit also the second monster. If I would pull that to the end, I would probably in that scenario, like we just saw, I could probably kill them all three in one slice. So, but what am I getting? Maybe the speed upgrade for now. And I'm also going to, yeah, do a repair. What? There's something wrong. Oh no, what's that? Oh, no, nothing is wrong. I didn't get the health meter upgrade yet. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's good that we forgot these two down there. Otherwise, that could have been my end already. So I can see, okay, I have about half the health left, so I'm gonna repair one. And this here is the hardening. If I buy that, the dome will not take 100% of the damage, but maybe only 90%. I have an advantage, of course, with all these upgrades here. I know the balancing the exact numbers. Yes, there, exactly. So it's basically a cleave upgrade. Yeah, okay, so. Okay, I think we can only dig a little more before the next wave will come. So that's not doing much, but it helps a little with that with the next round. So when the flyers will come, it will also be pretty difficult. So now you can see the upgrades I got, like this speed and the damage, they are really good. So I can now hit, basically one hit them and don't take any damage. But I know the flyers will come soon, and then I have to try to hit them like that, and that's a challenge of its own. Yeah, so we are basically doing the one of the basic patterns for digging out, like doing every third row sideways. Doesn't mean it's really the optimal thing. I think something different can be more efficient if it's about getting iron, but if it's about not missing anything, yeah, this is the way to go, I think. And now I just recover the gadget, and I can get one of two things. I could get a tree that buffs me, or a prospection meter that shows me the distance to the nearest resource. And I think I'm gonna get the prospection meter. And you can see at the iron part in the hut now, there's a little bar filling up, and it fills up the closer I am to iron. So what I can do now is go into position and move a little in either direction, and then see if it filled or if it like decreased. And now I know there's no iron near here. It doesn't have a huge range yet, so I could upgrade that, but I think that might be sufficient for now. So what I still want to get is this upgrade. I'm gonna get two upgrades even. The reflection upgrade. With that, the shots that the flyers shoot can be reflected by the base of the sword, and they go back at them and can even kill them. And I want to also get this upgrade. With that I can move the sword a little while it extends. Is this an update or Sword Dome exclusive for the hardening? So if you mean the hardening is only there for the Sword Dome. That one, get that one. So since I really invested in the defense upgrades, I have a good time with the monsters now, so I can defend really good. Yeah, 100% reflection, but it's only like these few pixels here. Only this space reflects, not the whole dome. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can dig up. You can see the iron is already filling. That's good. Now I'm gonna check if it's left or right. It's left. So, and now I found it. Yeah, the prospection meter is really useful. A really different kind of gadget. I don't want to take 6. 5 is for me the limit that feels good to haul. Yeah. So it's really fun to step the flyers that come in. Cooldown for the sword extension, very small one. So the main thing why it's not possible to use it all the time to spam it is because it takes quite some time to extend and retract. And if you have a monster like hammering at your dome and you have to wait all the time, that's not good. Oh, I missed the monsters, but I'm just in time. So I'm having a really easy time with them. And yeah, I'm trying to time it always that I arrive. And now you saw I just tried to reflect it all. Yeah, so I try to time it optimally, right? So that the sword arrives at the monster before it does the first hit. And that's the same thing I did with the stab. Now, I started the stab before the flyer was materialized, which is a risky move, but if it works out, it's better. Okay, so let's get... Should we get a speed upgrade or a drill upgrade? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the speed one. Yeah, yeah. So it's challenging to play. So a skill expression is I haven't heard that before, but it's the perfect term for it. So it's more challenging to play, but it allows really skillful play. So just fun. Okay, got some water and cobalt here. I don't need the water at all yet, so yeah, I'm gonna just drop that for now. My iron meter is filling. Does the reflection stop inbound damage, or does it fully neutralize the damage and then reflect it back? So the shot is fully reflected. It does not do any damage to the dome. And if it hits the monster takes as much damage as the dome would have taken. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I understood the question. Yeah, I'm glad you like it there. So there's one thing to think about here with the sword dome. Right now I'm having a really easy time, but I know there will be like a very big monster type coming in with a ton of health, and I think I need already like a step improvement to be able to deal with them. So I'm gonna... Oh, should I make it more interesting? Maybe I'm not gonna get an upgrade and get the... Yeah, let's get the drill upgrade and see how I fail with the big drill monster. Yeah, now I'm in trouble because I need to wait a little bit. It's too early here. Not a good round for the dome. But we I feel good that we found some cobalt and can go back to that. Oh, maybe we should get the cobalt back and and buy a hardening upgrade. That would also help, even if we don't need the repairs right now. I usually also like to widen that mine a little bit in the center. And as you can hear, sometimes the music sets in, and that makes a really nice mood. So Cameron really did great work with that. So I think we could save up for another one, or maybe let's get the cobalt meter, because when you get into a situation where you really urgently need cobalt, it's good if you have any means to find it. So, and the next wave will come. And there it is. There it is. Yeah. So now I could use the step again, because it still was on cooldown and still is. It has a little bit of cooldown. So I can't do a whole lot about that big one over here. So and now it's slicing time. And that's painful. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. So, what is the intention of the monsters? So, are we the baddies? Basically, that's the question. And it's not yet fully formed. But from my perspective, I mean, we are like exploiting their world, and they only defend it. So they live here. We are intruders coming to the world and taking stuff with us. Yeah, we never. So it's not yet clear if they are like the native inhabitants of the world, or if there was a species before them. So maybe they live there now, but as they maybe like took care of another civilization. So don't feel too bad for them yet. Oh, that's interesting. So we could do blast mining, or we could do the monster repellent. Blast mining is probably more fun, and monster repellent I always see used wrongly. So I'm gonna take the monster repellent. I haven't made a tutorial yet for it, so that's probably the reason many people don't use it correctly. So what are we doing in the core? Nothing really. So the game was made in the Ludum Dare 48, and there the theme was deeper and deeper, and so that was kind of a natural conclusion to the game. But of course now we think much farther than the Ludum Dare version. So basically there will be new reasons and new goals. So I don't think we will dig to the core in the future. So that will be something we leave behind. Okay, we could get this one. I think that would be good. So this is the repellent. I can launch it, so the next wave is delayed for a bit. And that's a really useful thing to have. And with that upgrade, I can increase the delay a bit. Hey John, nice to also see you here. Other than that, so we didn't get the extend damage. I thought we. Oh no, I went for the cobalt meter. I remember. So yeah, that also explains why we had trouble with the drill guy. I'm not sure here. So we could basically deal with the drill in two ways. We could try to stab it all the time, or we could just make our slice damage so high that we basically can slice it away once it arrived. I think we can do with the damage. Okay, oh, we don't have time for another. Oh yeah, love Satisfactory or Factorio also. Oh no, I misjudged that one. Oh, that was close. I had a little bit of luck, I think, with the hitbox over there. Yeah, so it can get bad really quick. Like if you do an extend and it doesn't do the the effect you want, it takes quite a long time before you can start swinging again. Yeah, so now we really need to get some cobalt. So now I'm happy that we got a cobalt meter. So I'm gonna fly to the right and see if it, yeah, it lights up. You can see it, and we found the cobalt. So that's good. Yeah, and let's also grab that water. Oh, we can't take it all. Now we have 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna drop one over there. But I don't want to drop the cobalt. So, okay. When you drop something, it always drops the resource farthest away. So. Don't really need the water right now, but sometimes a little cleanup is also good. You could also just have the actual core as a small orb or something like that, which is the main goal of the mining expedition. Absolutely. Let me oh yeah. So now I just used the repellent, and the next wave will be delayed. But now I'm also playing a little bit with fire, because I don't know how long it will last. I just have to like trust my feeling for that, and my feeling says go up again. Yeah, I think we will go into a direction. Oh, so my feeling was too late. Now I really need to repair. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Come on. God. Turned out better than I expected, but we still got that one. But we also have a cobalt ready, and we got the extend damage, so it should be relatively softened by the time we need to swing. Start swinging. Just eyeing my health meter over there. Yeah, what I wanted to say, we will probably do something like you have to recover a small orb or a really bigger artifact from the deeper layers, and that is the goal of that expedition. Okay, if you want to add a twist, these could be old worlds under our control, but we lost to a dark blob invasion. Then a return mission was needed to gather resources stored, used, growing from the core. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. So I'm also thinking along the lines of these are not untouched worlds, but there was a civilization here, but I don't want to do, okay, these are the forerunners, and they were an ancient alien civilization. So I really want to do something more interesting here. Just gonna drink a little bit. Yeah, the sword stuns the big baddies a little bit. So let's do another repair. Health doesn't look too good. If we have one bad round, that's it. So one thing we can do, we can get the health upgrade. With that we have more health in the dome. That doesn't really help with anything, but it's like we get a very big heal from that, because so suppose the health of the dome doubles, we get half of that health on top. I'm not sure if that made sense. I'm just gonna keep playing. And seeing that we also have a ton of I'm just checking where the iron meter is. Yeah, there we got it. We got a ton of water, so we should use the repellent more. But the repellent takes some time to produce, and what I want to do now is get an upgrade so it's ready more often, because we can. I mean, we have 8 water. We can use a ton of that. Yeah, thanks Dex. Yeah, Retomation video was huge. So basically we released the demo for the Games Germany. Oh. I'm gonna be silent for 30 seconds because I really love the music here. That came to be my favorite track. Oh yeah, that's so nice. I really love the music, especially that piece. So the first one is of course like the like fantastic, but this one I really enjoy the phase where it just drowns out for a little bit. It's just so melancholic and peaceful, special. Yeah, what I was about to say, a Retromation video was huge for us. I did not. Oh, I failed that. I did not expect anyone to. Come on. To. Oh God. Oh God, oh God. Yeah, that will be super close. Yeah, I didn't expect. Oh God. Sorry, I can't really concentrate with the intensity going on here. Yeah, the Retromation video, fantastic. It was so much fun to watch. He was like also an ideal player. He was kind of figuring out how the game works, because I also enjoy a lot to not tell everything about the game up front with a tutorial that's basically boring, but let people figure out some stuff. Not everyone enjoys it, but Retromation did that really nicely, and that was really fun. Yeah, so yeah, try the demo if you like. It doesn't have the sword dome, but it has the good old laser dome. So and now we really have to get the cobalt, and thanks to the cobalt meter, I knew where to look. But 2 measly cobalt might not be enough to save us here. Oh, I can see another cobalt coming up. And now we should see it. Yeah. So the prospection meter, it doesn't seem maybe that strong initially, but if you use it right and know when you need it and what it can do, it's incredibly helpful. So now I'm gonna. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm thinking if I should get the last hardening, or if I should put it all in repair. I think I'm gonna get the last hardening. Repair. Oh, weren't there? Oh, I thought we had one more. Okay, and I wanted to get that health upgrade. So now the whole dome has more health. You can't see that in the HUD, but yeah. Have you planned to add multiplayer to this somewhere along the line? that would be incredibly scope. Absolutely. So I implemented local co-op as like a proof of concept, and I played a few rounds with Anne, and it was really fun. So one person controls the laser, the movement of the laser, and the other shoots, and that's that's a really tricky challenge as a co-op, right? Because you have to like act in harmony to achieve something, and it made the game a lot more difficult. But yeah, so proof of concept is easy, but it's a lot more to do if it should work with every gadget, and if there should be the UI should fit to that. So it's a ton of work. I really want to do co-op. I'm really sure we will do co-op, but I don't really think we can do it on launch, because we have a pretty tight schedule, and doing it on launch would also mean we basically have to cut content at some point, and that's something I don't want to really do. So if we do co-op, which I think we will, we will probably do it post-release in a free update, I would assume. But that's future talk, so we will see. Okay, so new wave is coming. I'm not gonna launch the repellent now, because then I would be back in the mine and not know how much time I have left. Oh, that's really bad if I... So... What I'm trying to do is to avoid a lot of damage with just bouncing these. And it works reasonably well. What I could do is get a bigger reflection base, so the bouncing would work better. I think that would be a good thing to have now. And now I'm gonna also launch the repellent. You can see the monster indicator, the proximity meter, is now like grayed out. Oh, nice. I catch it. Which means so it doesn't tick down, so we have a bit of extra time thanks to the repellent. And what's important with the repellent, you really have to move there and hit the use key, like E or space, so it activates. Oh yeah, that's an easy choice. We have a ton of water. We don't need a condenser that produces water out of thin air. But the lift is generally considered a game changer, and rightly so. It will move all the resources that I place in it upwards automatically, and that's a big help. So I don't want to waste too much time. I don't think anything is in that big unknown block there, but we can see the iron meters already filling up. Yeah, and thanks to the lift, I think we don't need ever another... Oh, the iron meter suggests here should be something. Yeah. So I'm always watching the meter. Oh, that's nice. The meter, what movement it does. Like now I saw it went back down, so I knew I already passed the place of where most of the iron was. So I don't have time to get back to fetch more. Oh, I could have launched another repellent. Oh no, I was too... Oh god. Now I'm messing up. Oh no. That wasn't good. I guess you can see my dome is not looking too nice. So yeah, we will see if we can survive another round. I'm not sure if we could get enough iron to get the other health upgrade. I wanna try. So the name for the other domes, yeah. So originally we planned to have exactly these domes in. I'm not sure if it will be if we will have these domes for launch, or if one will come as an update later. Or with any dome, we have to try. Is it fun to play? Does it work out? And so not all domes are implemented that yet. So only the sword dome and the laser dome are implemented, and the other ones are basically ideas. And we have to see if they are fun to play, and if they are not fun to play, they won't make it into the game. The basic idea from the other domes was, so one would be an artillery dome that shoots projectiles like little grenades that fly in a an arc, like when having gravitation. Oh god. Let's use another repellent. We have so much water, we can do that. So now we have 11 and 4, that's 15. I think the other upgrade is... Oh god. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, that won't work. I'm dreading the sound. Oh no, it's 14. It's 14, but I didn't bring these resources up. Oi oi oi. Yeah, Russian language. We will translate it to other languages. Absolutely. So I think that's it for the sword dome. Oh, okay, I just missed like every shot. So we can keep one gadget after failing and seeing the lift is OP. We thanks. Press F. The lift is OP. That might help. Yeah. So I'm just checking the chat. Yeah, the other dome names. Oh, we can have a look at the domes actually. So I can talk a little bit about the initial ideas. So laser, straightforward. Sword was the second idea, and implementing it. I hope you could see it. It worked out really well. So I didn't plan that at the beginning, but I noticed you really need something still for range, and that's where the step came in. And with that, it really came together and really works out. This one would be the artillery dome that if you played worms and had the bazooka there, you would hold to charge, and then the grenade would release on the bazooka and do some area damage. Oh no, that would be actually this dome as a concept. This was the artillery dome. Left of that was a harpoon dome that would also shoot a harpoon that would impale basically monsters. And the big idea behind that is that you would retract the monsters and process them into resources too. But that's kind of, since the sword dome got the step mechanic, the harpoon dome as a main mechanic is already kind of in danger, because it does not make sense to make the same thing twice. And the same goes for this right one. This was basically just like a cannon, like a machine gun type that would shoot single shots. And I'm not sure this will make it, because this will probably play a lot like the laser. You would move from left to right, aim at what you want to aim at, and just shoot it. Yeah, exactly. Harpoon dome would shoot like the sword extension. So basically, the dome concepts were the initial concepts. And as I tried to say, so sometimes things can come up, like with the sword dome, where I didn't know it needed this step, that change the whole picture. Okay, the other option for Go would be to increase difficulty in exchange for having 2 of the weapons and let them control their own pilots. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. That would be another option. We can also think about other like fun ways. Like you could have 2 domes, like 20 tiles apart from each other, that share one underground. Or you could have one dome and the other dome basically on the ceiling. So that you could shoot at the same monsters. That could also be fun. Or the classic, you share a dome and buy furniture so together. Double monster spawns with additional players, double weapons. Seems like it could work. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what I found interesting in playtesting, so initially I doubled the how much hits you need to take at a tile for it to be destroyed, and that was way too much. It doesn't need actually a lot more, like only like 20% more hits or something like that, despite you having 100% more digging power, so to say. Okay, should we do another sword run or should I do a laser run? I will let you decide. So I'm gonna watch the chat for a few seconds and we can just relax to the background music, which also is fantastic in the menu. Any opinions? If not, I'm probably gonna do a sword run. Yeah, spikes to the dome would be is also an interesting thing that keeps coming up in like different situations. Like you could have something like plants that grow and basically deal some damage on touch, but are destroyed by that, but regrow. So you could go into that direction. Sword. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing sword, so let's run with that. So I hope I can make a more skillful run than the first. So it had its moments, but it's also oh yeah, I don't even need to pick them up anymore. Isn't that nice? Seeing them just go up. I need to close that window, otherwise I'm seeing my stream and that's kind of irritating. So, what's your favorite gadget? Mine would have to be the shield or blast bombs. Yeah, the shield is really good. It just helps with staying alive. So once upon a time there was also a repair bot which would move across the inside of the dome and repair it by itself using up some water. But that was not really working out because people were storing their water for the repair bot and not using it anymore for the repellent or the tree. So yeah, let's go. Oh, I thought we had a little bit more time. So now it's back to taking 3 hits. I'm gonna get a little bit different setup this time. I'm gonna get the slice damage again because it really makes a difference if you can one hit the walkers instead of taking 3 hits. Cobalt always welcome. Oh, that's doubly good because it's oh yeah, that might be an OP start now. because we don't need to repair, but we can use the hardening, and we can even get the second hardening upgrade. So that's strong, and having the lift and the hardening sets us up for success, I would say. The only thing I don't have is the timer, so I'm not sure how long I can stay here. If the screen starts to shake, I know I've been too long. So we are good with the time, and just stay here. Okay, I'm going in the other direction so I can arrive at full speed here. I have to adjust a little because I don't have the speed upgrade, so I was a little bit late this time. Have you thought about making monster plushies once the game gets more popular? Yeah, yeah, that would be great. I think there would be some really cool designs possible. So we also got, so Brandon started making also monster designs, and he already made some really fun ones. That would be cool. But of course, the first step is always making a good game, and that's our like immediate goal. Dome in Russian sounds like a house. Home romantic. Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, the game is actually not really romantic in any way. Oh, not really. Yeah, it was just was actually just a pun on Romantik, because we couldn't come up with a name I liked, because I always felt they were a little bit cheesy, the names. And yeah, I'm one for puns, and so we went with that. But I hope I'm not saying too much with that. But that will change in the future. We will not have this name forever. So I really need drill strength. So oh, let's stay up here. Who cares about game quality? Yeah, the plushies are the are the important bit. Like with, oh, why did I? Oh god. It's like with Star Wars, right? So the movies are only the advertisement for the toys. So maybe we can do the same thing here. Oh, we have. I didn't know it. Oh god, I forgot to buy the hardening. And we had a ton of iron sitting around. That's not ideal. So I'm gonna get the speed again. That's just really useful. Oh yeah, maybe we didn't one-hit them because we didn't have the speed. So the sword was not as fast as before. So now we know we can one-hit them. And this time around I want to get the slice. Because it's really bad if they mass up on one side, the walkers. Does not. Yeah, the stun laser does not hit nearby melee units sometimes. That's a good question. So that's not intentional. So I guess that's a bug. And yeah, that's also a great question. So sometimes you would want the stun laser to focus the flying monsters, sometimes the walking monsters, and there's no way at the moment you can tell. So yeah, let's go with the repellent. No, we go with the prospection meter. And yeah, that's something I'm thinking about. If you wanna set like priorities for the stun laser, but you maybe also you wanna set priorities for the water consuming. Like if you have 2 or 3 gadgets consuming water, you maybe don't want to give it to the gadget that's really not important to you right now. Oh, yeah, that's a classic thing to go into the wrong menu. Yeah, and I don't have any of the extend, the step upgrade, so whenever I go, I can't move and I can't reflect, so I have to keep that in mind. So a little bit of iron coming up here. Should we dig that out? I think so. What hinders me a little bit is that we don't have carrying capacity or speed, so maybe that we should get that, but we also really need really good defenses. Only one, that's not ideal. Respec option. I'm not sure what you mean with that. Can you explain, Sixer? An option to hit the button to swap between battle mode and tech tree would be good. Yeah. So one suggestion I received was to actually have the upgrade screen open up when you basically open the upgrade screen on the shredder, and the computer you only do the battle mode. This was something I had suggested, got as suggestion before, and I think also Retromation mentioned that, and hearing that twice really helped me getting. Oh god, now it's super difficult to hit. Oh, I can get that upgrade, the extend move. So now I should be able. Oh, god. Now I should be able to hit the monster more easily. Oof. It's not looking too good here. Yeah, so if we had that on like 2 separate opening the upgrade screen and the battle screen on 2 different places, we wouldn't have that issue at all. Oh, come on. Okay, Bismian is asking how the probe works. Not ideal. Yeah, it's a bit. I thought it was a great idea, but it's not as easy to understand as I hoped. And basically, the probe, you need to carry the probe and hold it still, and then it fills up, and will eventually like release a sonar revealing all the tiles around it. So if I get it offered, I can get it and show you. But I also think, it's not really a good choice for this run because we already got the Prospection meter. So now we can't even reflect these shots. Not feeling good. And ooh, let's really get the cobalt meter so we can find it. Yeah, I thought this run would would be going smoother. Let's get the reflection and hope that no drill monster will come. So I'm really eyeing the cobalt meter. There I can see it. So you get sell all of your upgrades and get the resources back. Oh, that's a respec. I would assume. Oh, there's more cobalt around. Here? Come on. Yes. And 2. 2 is good. No, so respec is not planned. I think if basically if you did a bad skilling in the tech tree, you can just abandon the run and do another one. So the runs are not supposed to last for 5 hours or so. So this time we just grab the repair. And did I get... I don't have any upgrades here yet, so we didn't have a lot of iron so far. Oh god, that was totally off. Good. Reflection. It always feels satisfying if 3 shots come in and you manage to reflect all 3, because it's not easy, because as you can see the sword feels kind of heavy, so it has to decelerate, accelerate, so it's not easy to hit the spot. So yeah, absolutely respec. I would say. So if a run lasts half an hour, maybe 1 hour, you would just go on another run to try something different. Okay, and sorry, I'm not sure what the X-Fi name, how this should be pronounced. From what I can tell, at least it seems easiest way to beat the game is focusing early game on mining and trying to win ASAP. Is there a planned advantage for staying longer, mining more resources? Yeah, that's a great point. So basically, the visit on the planet is time limited. So you will always lose some health. You have limited ways to restore health. So eventually, the dome will collapse, and the goal is to move away before that. What I really want to support is not only one play mode where you have to be super quick about everything. So I also want to support a game mode where you can take your time, or let's say a play style, not a game mode, a play style where you can take your time, and that should be pretty doable. So I don't want to go into too much detail about the mechanics, but there's already some like magic under the hood that should help with that. Sort of need some googly eyes. Oh yeah, that would be great to have these googly eyes here. By the way, this is the cheat panel I use for cheating. I can, oh no, that I can't, but I could like change the palette to test around a little bit. I could get any upgrades or spawn monsters and see some stats, just as info. So, and by the way, this cheat panel is also available in the demo. So, as long as you know the secret combination on how to reach it. Okay. So where were we? So, oh yeah. Since I cheated, that was bad. Change the camera zoom. So back to normal. So yeah, we really need some iron. We also have that big artifact sitting around, but I feel like we need iron. I want to have the jetpack upgrades, and we also need better defenses. I think when the first big driller comes, we might not make it out. You might make it out. We have a lot of cobalt ready, so that could also work. But iron is important. By the way, if you want to drop all resources, you can also hold to drop all one by one, like picking them up. but that only works if no resource is in your focus. If a resource is in your focus, it will be picked up first, but then you could drop them all. Oh, good. I forgot to check the proximity meter. I would say just in time. And there it is. That's bad. Come on. Stabby, stabby. So I'm gonna repair a little. We have the time. That's always a bad moment to see your dome get drilled down and basically just sitting there with a too weak sword. We also saw some resources coming up through the lift, which is a bug. So that should not happen. So when the wave is there, the lift should pause. So now I got the jetpack upgrades and I repaired the dome fully. And I can also see, so basically I wanted to do to stream for an hour. So I think we can still go on and at least do that run. I see some people are still watching, so yeah. So I have to check the prospection meter. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to finish that run and wrap up after that. Triple reflect. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry if I'm a little bit late with my response. So I should probably dig out a sideways path to the lift here. And time until the next wave is already pretty close. So gotta get up now. I wonder if we can take a few resources with. Oh, not getting too greedy. So, but now we can maybe get a nice upgrade. I want to get the bigger reflection. And you can already see it's having good effects. Oh, come on. Yeah, that definitely helps keeping some damage away from the dome. Okay, right now, while the sword dome seems a lot of fun, it very much seems to need some scaling, with the base sword being basically unusable for anything beyond 3 walkers. I'm not sure what you mean with unusable. So usually you might take more damage, but the sword dome also has the ability to deal much more damage than the laser dome. Yeah, thanks. I got the moves right with the sword dome. Yeah, it's. I wonder if you could do also like mostly passive run, where you don't kill some sort of monster and only reflect their aggression back to them. Oh, you can see that the drilling takes quite long already, so usually we should also aim for a new drill, which would take 8 iron. there's a lot of iron up here. And cobalt, let's grab that one. Oh, did I forget? Do we have a repellent? I haven't used it. So taking a few with me, at least one cobalt, so I can do a little repair. And then we also have 5, and maybe we can do something with 5. Yeah, we can do the extend speed. Maybe that also helps, and a little repair. Hello, Floki, do you think on translation localization for the game? Yeah, basically I would like to translate in as many languages as possible, at least like the major ones, like maybe 10 localizations or something like that. No, I'm getting a bit scared. So I think that will not do much damage because we don't have the step upgrade yet. So it will not do a lot, but every bit helps. As you can see, it's still it's super hard. So the Sword Dome and the current balancing is probably still a good bit too hard. I mean, I even started with lift, had a good start with the 3 cobalt to get the hardening. Maybe I should have gotten that artifact a little bit earlier. That's the original track, the first one in the game. And maybe the most beautiful. Top 3, definitely. Teleporter. Teleporter would be interesting. Yeah, let's get the teleporter. Okay, we didn't have the probe. So, teleporter will be fun. Not sure if that's a surprise, but the teleport will teleport us down here. So I'm gonna place it. Oh, it takes much too long, I think, for the drill. I really need to get the drill next. And next time we want to go down into the mine, we can use the teleporter. Oh god, oh god. Can we use it back? No. It's bad. So, that was a solid defense. I made up for being late, I think. You have to yell at them, leave me alone. So, now let's use the teleporter, and we don't have to walk back down. Isn't that nice? The difficult thing about the teleporter is you must not forget you have it. So, that's one thing that kept happening to me. So, that's a sign the base station needs to be a bit more visible. So cobalt definitely need that, and then the drill upgrade next. Oh god, only one. That's less than I hoped for. I feel like we are only one bad wave away from losing them. Which is maybe a feeling that that's good, and that should always be present to keep the tension high. because I mean, if the game is easy, if you feel like you are dominating the space, it will not be a lot of fun. So let's taste the one repair, please. So there's two-way teleporter mechanic upgrade. Let's have a look. So yeah, I'm not sure if everyone knows. So each gadget has an own little upgrade tree. Oh, and you can also switch the mode. So right now I'm in a compact tech tree mode, and I'm gonna show you how it looks in detailed. So in detailed it's more spelled out, but it's also larger. Yeah, teleporter, teleport back. So I could enter the teleporter to go up back, which would probably be amazing because the lift will get the resources back anyway. So that's I guess it's a good investment to have. Let's get that. Yeah, what I wanted to say is every gadget has its own little tech tree. Teleporter doesn't have too many things. I'm uncertain yet if I should allow at some point to also teleport resources back, like one every 10 seconds or something like that. Okay, let's fight. A little step for you, and I'm gonna reflect. Oh, that I won't lie, that was pure luck. I was aiming at the other guy, but I missed him. Okay. Oh, we have one iron too little for the drill upgrade. About the translation, do you think to make it community driven or other way? So I guess the initial translation will be done by the translators, but I guess there will always be a situation where some language it really doesn't make sense to hire translators because so few people use it, and I don't see any problem with making it an option to have like custom translations from the community. So if someone, a representative of a certain language, feels like, okay, I could deliver a translation for my language, that would be amazing. If we can't cover it professionally. So I'm looking actually for cobalt. I'm not finding anything. So now I'm gonna test if the teleporting back actually works. It does. That's helpful. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that wasn't good. Yeah, so have I said the sword dome is too hard? It is, if you hadn't noticed. So, keeping no gadget. So that was it. That was the sword dome stream. Yeah, it was really great for you to. I'm really happy that a few of you joined and we had a nice chat about it. I will just read a little if I missed something, so if there's anything left, feel free to ask. I'm gonna stay a few more minutes. I definitely like the resource teleportation, but due to strength I think it's a fit as an upgrade, with further upgrades serving to speed it up. Yeah, so my basic thinking for that is it could be part of the teleporter, but something to bring back resources automatically, or like with a teleporting, like a sideways mechanic, could also be another gadget. Okay, how many gadgets are planned to have in-game on release? 15, 25, they add a very nice element to the game's random elements. Absolutely. So I really want to have a lot of them. and I can show you top secret stuff now. If you don't tell anyone. Don't make screenshots. I just need a few seconds to change that. And here we can see something. Like something sketched out. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, these are 27. That being said, there is no guarantee or that these will end up in the game. It's the same with the domes. Most of these are ideas. They will be implemented. They will be tested. If they are fun, they can stay, maybe expanded on. If they are not fun, they will be thrown away. So we never really know. I fully agree that the gadgets are really important to have a dynamic element in the run, because you don't know what gadget you are gonna get, and you can have some nice options. So yeah. So I'm gonna hide that again. Secret stuff over. Okay, Floki, you were asking because you helped Subnautica in making translation for Brazilian Portuguese, I guess. They have a website where one can join and help. Oh yeah, that's really cool. And I also think that community-driven localizations can have super high quality. And I definitely, for an early access game, that's the perfect thing, I guess. But we want to do a full release initially, and to do a community translation before release, I think is difficult. So we will probably start with a few languages, like I don't know, 5, or so, whatever seems reasonable, and then we can switch to community translations. Yeah, but that's quite some time away. So release won't be in like 2 months or so. So we still have some time to talk about that stuff. As more gadgets are upgraded, do you think you might increase amount of gadgets you can keep from a run? Yeah, that's also a big thing. So there will be like so you won't just start a new game, go on a run, and that has no relevance for anything else. So with each run you will unlock new stuff, new gadgets, sometimes new domes. You will also unlock new keepers. So other keepers will not have only the drill, but might have different mechanics, like throwing explosives or other like sophisticated sonar type drill or excavation machine. Not sure if that's a good word for it. So there should be a lot of variety, and there will also be something like traits, and that's also there are 2 avenues to that. So for one, the loadout gets more complex. You can choose many things. You get a bigger like arsenal of things you can start with, but also what you can find during your run. So there will be we have a lot of plans. New hotkey R for repair. That's a good point. Yeah, that might actually be super useful, because yeah, I mean, what was I doing? I was jumping out of the battle mode, going into upgrade, buying the upgrade, going back in. So suggestion accepted. Thank you. So I will implement that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of gadgets, how about an option to forego taking a gadget to a new run, instead opting to take resources, such as one resource of each type? Yeah. So the keeping one gadget is basically a mechanic from the past, right? So this demo it was more or less the same in, I would say, October. We've been working on the game in the meantime, and to keep one gadget, I don't think that will stay as it was. So yeah, we are working on the game, and it will change a lot. But fundamentally, what will always stay the core of the game is that you fight off monsters and then go mining. Yeah, yeah, savage color. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, quality of life things. That's also good stuff. Just ideas from community. A lot of go into quality of life, so that's good. Okay. Monster drops. Yeah, that was also something that came up in the Discord. So if if a monster is slain, that it drops a resource. Okay, you want to date a monster, so I guess you can make like a fan game with all the monsters dating each other and making crazy offspring. But back to the monster drops. It's a cool idea, and it feeds very much into the harpoon that's planned more as a gadget now, so that you can have like secondary weapons like a harpoon attached also, and that you can aim the harpoon at an enemy and harpoon it and then get resources from it. That's a way how that could be realized now. We have monsters dropping resources like coins on the floor. The question would be how they would come to the dome. Yeah, and there's also some. A part of that is about cleanness of design, I would say. So one thing I'm taking very great care with is not making the underground, the mining stage, dangerous in a way. I don't want to ever have enemies in there or danger of failing the game when you mine. So that is supposed to be the other part. And this is just a random thought. I'm just wondering if that would pollute the design a little to have also a bigger resource aspect on the defense. But maybe not. Maybe it's fun and it's all good. So a lot of the process is just playtesting, prototyping, playtesting, and seeing if it works. I feel like that's fitting for the game title. Yeah, so the game title has to change, obviously, so we don't date any monsters. Will there be ally minions or such? That's also a great point. There will be some things. I don't want to spoil that. That's something I'm gonna keep secret for now. Okay, like little drones that go auto-mine for you, slowly mining out the whole underground layer by layer, say 1 layer per wave. Or drones that fly around outside the dome, slowly shoot enemies, say 1 shot per 10 seconds. Absolutely. So in the like gadget overview I had up, there were 2 gadgets that pay into that. So one is a drill bot that could do some automatic mining, and the other ones would be like a drone station where you could have, like in Factorio, where you could have drones that go into the mine and grab 1 resource and bring it back. Like a lift, basically, but the lift has one... So the lift has a lot of carrying capacity, but the lift has 1 floor, so to say. It only runs in the middle. And if the resources are far to the sides and the map gets bigger, that makes the lift less usable. I'm gonna show another nice thing. And here it is. So this is how a map will look like, more like that in the future. So you start up here, and then right now it's like a pyramid, a very static pyramid, and in the future it will be much more freeform. And you can also see it gets wider, and we can generate a lot of forms. This is procedurally generated. and you can also see some layers that correspond to both the hardness, but can also correspond to another thing I'm not gonna spoil yet. So I have a few things I notice I want to keep secret for now. There was a repair bot. Yeah, Zimni. Yeah, Zimni is one of our of my most dear community members. Been there from the start and always gives fantastic feedback. So shout out to Zimni. How many devs working on the game? It depends a bit on how you count. So we started with the game jam. It was only me and my wife Anne. Anne doing all the pixel art, and I'm doing the programming, game design, and also the sounds. Although we didn't make any sounds ourselves. We bought a sound pack, but it's also important how to integrate them. And we got Cameron on board to make all the music. So that's 3. And right now we are increasing a little bit, getting 1 or 2 new pixel artists. We got already Brandon on, and we need a sound designer. We want to make the sound really good, so we will have a proper sound designer for that. And I think that's it. So a few people, but not like the sound designer doesn't do full-time work on this game, because it's a small game, and it's kind of the bottleneck should be the game design, probably. Yeah, Dome, sweet Dome. Yeah, that's in my raw board, where I just throw everything we have on, and yeah, like all information in one place. Count devs. Yeah, it always depends also a bit what you mean with dev, right? Developers. So is a community manager a developer, or something who does marketing? I don't know. So part of the team, I would say. Yeah, pixel art and music is great, absolutely. So I fully agree. So I feel very, very lucky to be able to work with talented people that add so much to the basic gameplay, and elevate it into a different thing than it would be without it. Yeah, I guess I don't have to give her your compliments. I think she's watching. I can see her, so I'm gonna wave a little. I'm sure she's also reading. Okay, then I would wrap this up. It's getting closer to midnight in my place. Yeah, thank you also, Floki, and thank you all for the nice chat. I really enjoyed it. I had fun with the way too hard sword dome, and yeah, join our Discord if you like. Of course, wishlist on Steam, or if you have a friend that might enjoy that, share the game. That always helps. Most of all, I'm just thankful if you're interested in the game and want to play it. That's why we are making it. So have a nice day or evening, depending on your time zone, and I hope to see you soon somewhere. Bye bye.